My Champions League draw predictions for the quarterfinals. I will be live for the draw, and I will release my bracket in the morning, 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, 5 o'clock a.m. in my neck of the woods. I first like Manchester City and former Barcelona manager Pep Guardiola to make a trip back to Catalan to Barcelona. Gundogan, Barcelona's new star acquisition in the midfield, would go up against his former Manchester City teammate. So Guardiola last year came back to Bayern, beat Bayern, went on to win the Champions League, and now I believe he's going to head back to Barcelona, the other team he managed, and he will defeat them. My second draw prediction will be Real Madrid and Carlo Ancelotti to go up against Kylian Mbappe and PSG. Ancelotti gets a new look at his prize, Kylian Mbappe. Ancelotti also managed PSG from 2011 to 2013, was a part of helping PSG become the club that they became today. Kylian Mbappe 6-6 in the knockouts with PSG up against the Blancos of Real Madrid. Blancos is Gamache 66. So this is my second Champions League draw prediction. And so this will leave us with and as we go to the Bayern will be very interesting. For me, Arsenal will have to avoid Bayern until the semifinal. So with that being said, if Arsenal avoid Bayern, and we do see Harry Kane up against Arsenal, can the London club play in the final at London, or can Tuchel and Kane play in the final at London? So for me, Arsenal and Bayern, they will have to go up against each other in the semifinals. So Arsenal are they gonna really beat Atletico Madrid, or are they gonna defeat Borussia Dortmund? So I will have to go with once I go to see what the record is for Atletico in the knockouts ever since it last appeared in the Champions League final. So Atletico Madrid, okay, 2-1, and then they're 2-2, and they're 3-3, and they're 3-4, and they're 4-5, and they're now 5-5. Atletico would be 6-5 in the knockouts since losing the final if it were to win. And so do we see Atletico Madrid in the semi-final? Potentially. Now, Dortmund, ever since it last made it to the final, the Borussia Dortmund, ever since it last made it to the, they played at London in 2013. So the knockout record: 1-2, 2-3, 2-4, 2-5, 3-6, and they are 4-6. So they'd be going for 4-7. I believe what's going to really help us here is going to be the record of the Dortmund manager. The Dortmund manager is record and something else. Arteta. I just wonder who Dortmund's going to go up against. Exactly. I mean, for me, these two ties are the easiest. Arsenal avoid Bayern, so Arsenal Atletico, Arsenal against Dortmund. What's it gonna be? Bayern against Dortmund, and Bayern against Atletico. Harry Kane's got history against Dortmund. Tottenham defeated Dortmund. German classic. Yada yada yada. Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho. Can he head back to London? Jadon Sancho and Bayern. Is Jadon Sancho going to figure into this? Can he have a return trip to London? A trip to London. I will have to go with Atletico Madrid against Bayern. Harry Kane would return to the site of his Champions League final loss. Tottenham lost the 2019 Champions League final over at the Wanda Metropolitano, and basically Atletico Madrid could go up against. Harry Kane would make the return to the Metropolitano. And so this is what's leaving me with Arsenal against the weakest team, against a player born at London, Jadon Sancho. This is my prediction for the quarterfinal draw. Please join me for the quarterfinal draw. I will release my bracket for the quarter, the semifinal, and the winner of the Champions League. And if you want to see any more videos here you guys go. This is pretty much everything that I've talked about, and these are my final Champions League draw predictions before Friday.